Students, I am Mridula Gaur. I am here with a new video and I think you all are ready for learning new concept of economics. In my previous videos, I had explained different definitions like economy, economics and economic activities, and I also explained the difference between micro and macro economics and the concept of positive economics and normative economics. Okay, let me explain economic problem. What are economic problems and why do economic problems arise? Economic problems arises because of unlimited wants, limited resources, or we can say scarcity of resources, and the alternative use of resources. And above these, one more reason is there for economic problems, that is different priorities. Individuals are having different priorities for them. So these things work together, and because of these economic problems arises. We can say that scarcity of resources and unlimited wants, these two things are mothers of economic problems. On these things we can define the term economic problem. Economic problem can be defined by, economic problem is essentially a problem arising from the necessity of choice of manner in which limited resources are disposed of, and different choices of alternative uses of resources. So this problem is the definition of economic problem. Definition of economic problem is given by Eric Roll. Eric Roll is he has been given the definition for economic problem. Once again I am repeating the definition of economic problem. Economic problem is essentially a problem arising from the necessity of choice of the manner in which limited resources with alternative use are disposed of. And it is the problem of husbandry of resources. Now here again and again one word is coming again and again, that is scarcity of resources or limited resources. What is the meaning of scarcity? Scarcity means limited availability of anything. Scarcity, it refers to a function of unlimited wants and limited resources which create limited availability or scarcity of anything for an individual, or particular for that commodity which is in demand in the market. Okay, now to avoid economic problem we should focus on economizing of resources. Here the term that is important to avoid economic problems, that is economizing of resources. What is economizing of resources? What do you mean by this term? Economizing of resources refers to making best possible use of resources to obtain the maximum satisfaction of that limited resources. Next topic is central problem of economy. Central problem of economy are also known as basic problems of the economy, and central problems arise out of the problem of choice making. Choice making of utilization of resources, because of resources are scarce and limited, and we have to use that limited resources to fulfill our unlimited wants. We have to use resources in such a manner so that with the help of limited resources we can maximally fulfill our needs or our wants. So here central problems or basic problems are shown. I am showing all these problems with the help of this flow chart. Central problems are divided in three types. First one is allocation of resource, second one is fuller utilization or fuller employment of resource, and third one is about growth of resource. Allocation of resources, this problem is about the utilization or distribution of resources accordingly their priority. On the basis of their priority or on the basis of their importance in the economy, we have to distribute, we have to divide the resources in different sectors of the economy or in different units, producing units. Fuller utilization, it refers to maximization, use maximally. We can use that, we should use the resources in such a manner so that we can obtain the maximum satisfaction from that resources, or we can achieve the maximum production from that resources. And third problem, which is growth of resources, it means with available resources, with same resources, we have to increase the area of production. That is called growth of resources. And the main problem which we have to discuss in this unit, that is introduction of microeconomics. Here we are having three types of problems which are lying under allocation of resources, and these problems are what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Allocation of resources, what is the meaning of allocation of resources? First we should discuss this. Allocation of resources means availability of resources in the society. It may be used to produce various commodities for different groups and in a different manner, in such a manner so that we can fulfill our priorities, or we can focus on our priorities, on our preferences. It requires that a decision regarding the following should be made. हमारा जो मेन फोकस है एलोकेशन के अंदर वो क्या रहेगा? What to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce problem, it is related with the selection of product. What kind of product should be produced in the economy. And how to produce problem, it is concerned with the selection of technology. For whom to produce, this problem is related with the purchasing power. It is related with the purchasing power, or it depends on type of consumer. Which type of consumer जिसके ऊपर फोकस करके प्रोडक्शन किया जाएगा. ओके, लाइक फॉर पुअर कैटेगरी, फॉर रिचर सेक्शन, फॉर मिडिल सेक्शन, फॉर पुअर सेक्शन, किस सेक्शन के लिए प्रोडक्शन करना है, कौन सी कमोडिटीज़ का प्रोडक्शन करना है, लाइक लग्जरियस कमोडिटी है रिचर सेक्शन के लिए, या कंफर्ट गुड्स हैं मिडिल सेक्शन के लिए, या फिर पुअर सेक्शन के लिए नेसेसिटी गुड्स हैं. तो किस टाइप की गुड्स का प्रोडक्शन किया जाएगा, फॉर होम गुड्स टू बी प्रोड्यूस्ड, दैट प्रॉब्लम शुड बी कंसर्न्ड अंडर for whom to produce problem.